All right, and welcome to another episode of the Pursuit Pod 6.4 edition. Coming up today, we've got an incredible guest, Kevin Brutus. Kevin, welcome.
Hey, y'all. Thank you for having me, Corey.
Thanks for coming out. What's going on with you?
Um, living in a pandemic. It's pretty interesting. Not like the movies.
Not like how so?
Movies, it's just 2 hours and it's over.
Yeah,
Now
right.
it's been a few weeks.
Do you think Tom Cruise will save us from this pandemic, though?
No,
No, Cruise doesn't have it in him.
not this time. I don't know if you see Tom Cruise playing Dr. Fauci, then maybe.
How long do you think this will really go?
I honestly have no clue. Like I see other states ready to open up, and I just know as New York, we're not ready at all.
Yeah, right. Do you think those other states are actually ready, or do you think it's too early?
I think it's too soon because I know Georgia and Florida were like the last ones to even begin a quarantine. So to begin opening up right now seems premature.
I mean, I hope not. But
Hope not too, but I don't know what numbers they're looking at from the numbers I've been looking at that makes them make that decision. So
yeah,
pretty,
right. Are you following the numbers pretty closely?
not that closely, but close enough because actually I've been working throughout the whole thing. Well,
Oh,
for like the past week because I began getting sick.
you're getting sick?
I'm getting over it now, but for like the past week or so, I have.
Oh shit. Do you think it was the coronavirus?
Well, it was very like according to the doctor when I went to urgent care, it was very mild because all I had was a very bad cough and sore throat, uh, and a headache that just wouldn't go away at all.
Oh my God. But you went to urgent care.
Yeah. So he said, yeah, it's probably corona. We're not going to test you because you're young and healthy though. I'm like,
Oh, that's a kind of a nice compliment.
yeah. I was like, oh, all right. Say your lungs sound good, everything, but it's different because I know when you know your body, you just know something's not right.
Yeah. So you think you actually had it? Wow.
Yeah.
So
So
what
I had
was?
a week off from work. So that was
Oh, you haven't had to work?
no.
That's nice.
But
What's your job? You're an essential
even
employee.
though because my job, like you asked, I'm a housing specialist for a homeless shelter, and so before I became sick, I was working on some things to move out a few clients. About three of them were in the process, and their paperwork is pretty much complete, just not submitted. So I'm at home trying to make sure that everything goes in.
How long have you worked there?
This July will make 3 years.
Oh, wow. Okay. Do you like it?
No, no, I
No.
don't. I don't like my job.
How did you end up at that job?
Well, when I first began working at the company, I began like as a shift supervisor for the overnight shift. So doing that, like I just watched over the residential aides, made sure that all the clients were there, did attendance reports, whatever. And then I became a community coordinator. So I don't know if you like read about the shelters a lot, uh,
No.
or when they do come in the news, it's about how a community doesn't really want the shelter in their community. So I became a community coordinator, which was like the community liaison between the facility and the community. It was pretty cool. I actually liked that job because I took clients to like a lot of community-based providers. Like we went to the movies. We had groups come in to do talks. I had a workout guy come in to teach them like little everyday things they can do just to improve uh,
Cool.
their ADLs, and that was cool. Um, so why did I take the housing specialist position? I have no clue.
Did
I
you
actually
pay raise?
barely.
Oh man, you should have gone back.
It's like it was very small. I was like, I could have just continued doing what I was doing. But I was kind of asked to do it because, like, while I was doing the community coordinator thing, we had one housing specialist, and I often help her out. Like, I'll take her clients to like viewings. I'll help her with paperwork, documentation, whatever was needed to be done. I was assisting her along the way because it didn't go too far out of my job duties. Like, I'm like,
Right.
oh, I gotta take the guys to the movies on Friday. I'm free on Tuesday. What do you need me to do? And so it's kind of like I got transitioned over there because things started getting really rocky. And then she left, and now I'm stuck by myself.
Ooh. Okay. So you're the only housing specialist now?
Yeah.
Oh man. And do you have an apprentice as well? Like, no.
I do not. This is just completely different. Like,
What would they do when you leave?
that's a great question because I'm always pressing it too. That's also very funny.
Yeah, you
I like,
tell them that you're gonna leave eventually.
yeah, like that's really the plan. I'm like, I'm not sticking around. So, and like I was just recently too. So I guess I'm grateful for having a job during this pandemic, but I was ready to quit not too long ago because of the fact that I got passed up for another position opportunity that I really wanted,
Which
and
was what?
it's called operations coordinator. So basically, I'm in charge of the facility operation for making sure they get the regular supplies that they need. I watch over the kitchen staff. I watch over the residential staff and the maintenance workers. Um,
Did
and I
they
feel
say
like
did they say why they went in another direction?
didn't even get an answer on that because I followed up after I initially asked because when it originally came up, I was talking to my supervisor and she was like, "Well, you're the only housing specialist, so we're going to have to figure something
Oh,
out,
that is such a crap answer.
right?"
Yeah.
So
Oh, you're too good at your job for us to give you a better paying job.
yeah,
That's
and
not fair.
from there, I already filed my grievance. I had the conversations I need to have, but then it's like this started to happen, so I don't even know what occurred anymore.
What's your dream job?
What's my dream job?
Do you have one?
No, I usually just see myself as a versatile person, and I guess I haven't always figured it out just yet.
How about a dream company?
Dream company. No.
No. So what brought you to doing pursuits
Pursuit?
like development? Do
Oh,
you want to be a developer or
I do because it's just I
because
do want
you
to be
don't
a
have to
developer.
be. You don't have to. It's
No,
okay.
I know.
I'm not looking for a sad answer here.
No, but I definitely have an answer for this question.
Okay.
So I came to Pursue because in my everyday job, we're tasked with using so many web applications, and a lot of them don't work.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Huh.
it's ridiculous, like how much you have to work just to work. Um, sometimes I just have to log in and read some notes that was left by a previous person, and the system won't let me in. So there's always some kind of errors with all the applications that we use. Because for me, it's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have the DHS application called CARES that basically holds all our client information.
Okay.
Uh, Then we have a home tracker, which is like another application we use to find like listings for like for like apartments and rooms available and prices. Everything is listed on there. Um, I'm pretty sure you've heard of New York Housing Connect. That's the website everyone applies for housing lotteries.
I'm not sure if I've heard of that. I'm gonna go with no.
Um, there's another one called PackWeb where we use for like mental health clients that like might have like a mental illness, so we have to put them into something called supportive housing.
Okay.
So that's about 4 so far. And
Those are all separate web apps,
yeah,
and none of them work that well.
no, none.
So, are so you decided to get into this? Why? So you could try to fix those ones, or build your own, or
Build my own or make them better.
okay,
Because because it's not just like an everyday issue just for me. Because like there are thousands of there are dozens of providers that do shelters across the city that have to use these applications, and with each of them comes thousands of employees just like me that struggle to use them as well. And we're just trying to do something simple like make other people's lives easier, like moving them out of shelter into housing, getting them appropriate community resources, address like their medical needs, their mental health needs, um, just their well-being overall, and just the amount of like struggle that we go through every day to just manifest these things for our clients and the other people that we work with. It feels like just doing this feels like a burden off of their backs.
I see. Hmm. Yeah, that's a good, pretty noble cause there, Brutus.
Thank you.
That's cool. Yeah. Hmm. Have you lived in New York your whole life?
Pretty much. Came to New York when I was maybe about like I wasn't 2 years old just yet. I think I was like what are the time in months? 18 months, I think I
Oh
was
yeah.
told. Yeah. I was originally born in Belize.
Oh, okay.
Then like my father and mother like went on like a tour of me to Guyana because that's where my dad is from. And then I came to the United States. Pretty
At,
much
at 18 months.
yeah, about 18 months.
Okay. And then you've been here ever since? New York?
Yeah, pretty much. Every year and then, travel a little bit, go back to the leaves. I did that countless times. Guyana, I only recall maybe like 3 visits overall.
Do they speak different languages there?
English.
Yeah, everywhere.
Both countries, yeah, both were British colonies.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's convenient, right?
Yeah. So it wasn't like a language barrier when I got here. Just a lot of people ask my mom a lot of times, "Are you Jamaican?" I'm like, "That's not a Jamaican accent."
Can you do your mom's accent?
Only when we're speaking to each other. If
Oh,
I
yeah.
speak by myself, like,
So you do it to when you're talking to her?
yeah,
It's not, you don't do it as like an impression, like when your mom yell like, "Go clean your room" or something.
nah, nah I really don't.
Oh, okay. Cool.
But just it's really like I don't know. It's like whenever I'm speaking to someone, it's like I just adjust. It's just like I guess what they call it is code switch.
Okay. So you mimic other people.
No, I just live in different environments.
If someone has an Australian accent and they're talking to you, do
Oh,
you
I would
start?
not speak with an Australian accent.
You won't do that.
No, I'm probably going to try to speak as clearly as possible that we understand each other.
Okay.
And then pretty,
Do you still live with your folks?
uh, yeah, I still live with my mom.
Did they get sick last week when you got sick?
No, because I basically isolated in my room the whole
Smart.
time. Anytime that I did have to go, like use like the bathroom, I'll make sure like I spray alcohol on the sinks and all the pipes and everything that like I was messing with. And when I'm like going out to the living room to get something to eat, I put on a surgical mask so whenever I'm around them, you know, just more precautions.
You're really careful. Are your folks old?
My mom, not that old. Um, my dad, I don't live with my dad. He lives in Brooklyn.
He lives in Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Which part of Brooklyn?
Um, he has a house in Canarsie, but I'm
Oh,
pretty sure
where?
he's living with his girlfriend. She lives in Cypress Hills.
Oh, okay. Nice. I don't
So
know much about Cyprus.
it's really like Queens almost, like really
Oh,
like.
is it? Are you in Queens?
No, I'm in East Harlem.
Oh, East Harlem. Okay. Cool.
been here for about, this is April, 10 years.
I've never heard anyone like do the math with a month like that to come out with a number so large.
The day that we moved here.
That's great. Where were you before East Harlem?
I was around a little bit. I was in Canarsie till I was about 12. And so I was in Brooklyn mostly. And then moved to, what's that area? East Flatbush.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
And then it was East Harlem since.
How old were you when your parents split?
I was young. I was actually, I want to say 6.
Oh, yeah, very young. What was? Did you freak out?
I don't remember it too well. Um, I know they had gotten me like I had to go to counseling and everything for like a little while, but not because like I wanted to. It's like it was just being broken down to me. It was like, yeah, so this is what things are going to be like now, and I'm like, okay.
Okay. Yeah, right. Oh, that's interesting. What about did they ever like compete for your love and affection by
I wish they did.
Yeah.
They did have a competition. My mom shot it out the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, she won. Out of it's like Usain Bolt versus an amateur, I guess.
Oh
But
man, brutal.
I
So you're real close with your mom.
am close with my mom. The
That's
conversation with my dad is pretty awkward.
yeah. Oh, you not don't talk too much.
We don't talk too much, and if we talk, it's like, yeah, how things going? Like he's very short, so all right,
Yeah.
love you too.
He's short?
Like when he speaks,
Oh.
like yeah, I was thinking about doing this and that, and then he'd be like, oh, okay, and I'm like, I thought we were gonna have a conversation.
Yeah, right. It's your dad. Oh well. Huh. Do you have a stepdad?
No, my mom has a boyfriend. I don't think of him as a stepdad. So
Yeah. How long have they been together?
maybe like 8, 9 years.
You cut out. Sorry.
Oh, about 8, 9
Eight,
years.
9 years?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's about as long as you've been living in East Harlem almost.
Yeah, pretty much. So,
Nice. What about you? You got a relationship?
not really. I think like they started to get. I'm like 25 now, so when like they got together, this is pretty much I was in my own world already.
Yeah. No, are you in a relationship right now?
I'm in a relationship. Yeah,
Yeah.
girlfriend.
Because you said not, yeah, you said not really. And I'm like, what do you mean?
I guess I didn't catch
Yeah.
that.
So yeah, that's tough with Zoom. So you're in one?
Yeah, yeah. We've been together 2 years going on.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Do do you guys live together?
No, we don't. Talking
Is there
about it.
is there pressure? Yeah.
If there's anyone applying pressure, it's probably been me.
Oh, really? You're ready.
But that's just because I've been ready to move out overall. So I'm like, hey, why not? But then at the same time, I'm like, well, I can also do it myself. So I'm just into moving out. Period.
Yeah, right. How did you meet?
We actually went to school together. We both went to Hunter College. We ended up working together for a little bit at one of the labs there, and I believe going into my senior year, my last semester at Hunter, she transferred out. Uh,
Oh.
yeah, she went to LIU, Brooklyn campus. She got into their nursing program. So
Oh, cool.
yeah, but we basically stayed in touch like the whole time.
So is
And
she a nurse?
yeah, she is
How's
recently.
how's she doing with this coronavirus?
Well, it's been pretty stressful. She works at Harlem Hospital conveniently, but she lives in Canarsie, Brooklyn, so it's pretty far.
Yeah, that's really
So
far.
it used to be like nights that she'll come and like stay with me, just to like turn back around and go back to Harlem the next day. But since this Corona thing, it's like we spoke about it, and she said, well, maybe it's best that she doesn't come because like dealing with COVID-19 patients all the time. She doesn't want to risk giving me or anyone in my house the virus, and I understood. So it's been like that.
So you haven't seen each other since this started?
We've seen each other. Just try to limit her coming over or me going over um, as much as we can. So it's like once in a while. Probably haven't seen her maybe like 3 weeks now.
Ooh,
But that's
tough.
because last week I started getting sick.
Oh yeah, right, sure.
So it was like let's not. And this week I guess this week will make 3 weeks. So
Do you
probably
feel do you feel over your sickness already?
yeah. Well, I don't know. It's really hard to monitor because at first it was just weird because it was a really prolonged like sore throat and just cough, and now it's like gone. But with the mix of having allergies,
Yeah.
season allergies, it's hard to measure.
Yep. Yeah, I had a cough like when we first went into quarantine, like a bit of a cough, but like I don't think I had it, but it was like I don't know if I've got allergies happening or just a very mild case. Hoping that it was a mild case, so I'm done. But it's probably just allergies.
Yeah.
So it's tough. What allergies do you have?
Um. Well, I'm allergic to cats. I found that out
Sucks.
a couple years ago. You're allergic to dogs?
No, no.
Dogs? Nah, I have a dog. He's outside though.
But you're not allergic.
No, no.
Just cats.
Yeah, cats and seasonal pollen allergies. Like it's just awful. The pollen,
Bad.
very tough allergy season. But so far, I guess since we've been wearing masks the whole time, it hasn't affected me so badly.
That's good. That's a plus. What about any food?
Food?
Food
No,
allergy? No?
no food allergy. It's like I can eat anything I want, and so I take advantage of that.
Nice. Except for pollen, I guess.
Yeah.
So, what'd you study at Hunter?
I study theater.
No kidding. You're an actor?
No, I did a lot of technical work. So I was a stage manager. I did lights and sound.
What kind of shows?
No musicals. I hate musicals.
You hate musicals? Oh, I was gonna ask.
I despise musicals.
How do you hate a musical?
It's just, I guess I'm into like realism
Hmm.
when it comes to like, the arts and like things that seem very real and authentic. And it just doesn't feel real or authentic when someone just breaks out into song and dance.
What about when it's like set like that, like The Lion King? That you don't like The Lion King because we're already in like very like fictional world, right? Because we've got talking animals.
I guess so. I mean, it does set the scene,
But no,
but there's nothing for me. It's like,
it's not. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love musicals.
uh,
That's brutal, man.
but I love a good music list. Like I love a good soundtrack.
Yeah. Who do you listen to?
Oh, okay. Well, I was going somewhere different.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Tell me where you're going. Let's go there.
Have you ever watched the TV show Insecure?
No.
Well, a little insight into that. Made by creator Issa Rae. Pretty cool. She acts in it too, and it's just something about her song selection that just like feels so real to me. Like she'll select artists that you don't even think about, like DVSN or Kendrick Lamar. I know you heard Kendrick Lamar. You've had to.
I heard of him. Yeah.
Um, and Neo, um, Xavier Omar. And
These are all people that add into the show Insecure.
no, they're not in the show, but those are like the artists that she chooses for her track list during like the show, and it just plays so well.
Wow. What is that show about?
Um, I forget how old she's supposed to be in the show. I think she's supposed to be like in her on set 30s, and just trying to get her life together. having a live-in boyfriend, relationship not working out, and a best friend that also has like their own life problems. It's like it feels real.
Is that your favorite show?
It's one of my favorite shows.
Okay, I gotta
I
check that out.
watch, but this is one that I would sit there and like watch throughout the season.
Insecure. Okay. What about plays? Do you have a favorite play
Favorite play?
or a favorite play you've done?
Um, on my wall in my room, I used to have up like every single show that I've worked on. And last summer, they came and painted the wall, so I had to take everything down. And it's like so much of a distant memory now.
Really?
Yeah,
I
like I
think you'll
keep
put
it
it
up
back up.
to always like remember, and like for the fact that it's not even there anymore, it's like auto forget. They're not far though. I keep them like in a box stored up top because like I haven't placed them back up.
What do you have? What is it on the wall from each show?
So sometimes the actors will give you like at the end of the show, like at the
Sorry, you
close.
broke up for a
Um,
second. Can you repeat that?
the actors, but members of the cast, like they would get cards for like the crew, and it'll be like something sweetly written by like each cast member written in it. And then you also get like sometimes when we break down the set, you get to keep like mementos.
Oh,
So I used to keep a few things, and what else? They give you so much stuff.
that's cool.
Yeah, it was a great experience. Like if I ever had the chance to do it again, 100% would. I'd be rusty, but I think I'll catch the hang of it again.
Why'd you stop doing theater?
Uh, so when I first left Hunter, um, I was struggling to find a job, and theater gigs like I'll get them here and there, but like they weren't paying a lot.
Sure.
Um, and like so, I was like, all right, well, I'll just take a job in the meantime and try to find something along the way. So then I took the job as a shift supervisor. Oh, Corey, did I
Yep.
cut?
Yeah, yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Um, and my schedule just never lined up again because a lot of the rehearsal times, like they're very long and like in the evening. So it'll be from like 6 p.m. to like 10 p.m. And it's like I was never able to like fit the time slots anymore. So it's like I fell out of contact with people that were giving me like offers here and there. I still keep in contact with them enough to go to shows and get comp tickets,
Oh, nice.
but not enough to like they're like, hey, do you need a guy?
Okay. Well, hopefully you'll get to go back in. After this program, maybe you'll have more time. Uh,
Yeah, it's just been about 3 years. What was the last show I worked on? I can't remember the last show I worked on.
you ever watch that play Funny Mirrors?
No,
Oh, okay.
where
Good.
is it?
Uh, I don't know. I've just seen it a couple times. It's a good play. It's like I think you'd probably like it. Maybe it's a play about people who are putting on a play, but like you see the behind the scenes of them like getting ready like to go out, and then like you see it both sides, and it's pretty funny. It's like each act is like one is like the show, the other one is behind the scenes, and then I think it goes back to like a mix. I don't know. It was really interesting when I saw it.
Oh, it sounds a little bit like Phantom of the Opera.
I think it was pretty different. I might be doing a crap job describing it.
No, no, I mean like just in the sense like it's behind the scenes and it's on
Oh yeah, sure. But I'm surprised you've seen Phantom of the Opera, considering that is a musical.
twice. I had to see it for class. One time I seen it just because it was in a school trip, and then another time because I had to see it to write a paper for class.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah. It was good though, but I sing along sometimes, but I still am not a musical fan. It's not like I'll go out my way to watch it.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Uh, yeah, I think I want to make sure we get to give us time for lunch before class. Is there anything else you wanted to say or talk about or shout out or?
No, this has been a great conversation.
Oh, thanks for coming on, man. I hope you come back.
I will.
All right, thank you. Thanks, Kevin, and we will talk again soon.